Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal and you're watching Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view. In my previous weekly sectoral analysis video, I had shared that there were some starting point hints in the chart of Nifty and Bank Nifty futures, especially the weekly and the daily chart, that probably market is trying to attempt a bottom out or something like that. And those signs where, you can see few hammers, and if we transform this particular chart into a line chart, then you will see some lower lows in the price and higher lows in the RSI, and this was actually a support. I had also mentioned that the entire breakout for the medium term, if it needs to be, occurring, actually speaking, then it will have to close above 18,370, 18,380, which is pretty far off still. Now, today what has happened is pretty surprising after two consecutive hammer candles, and before that one high wave candle. What we have seen is a 84 points down close in the Nifty futures and 210 points down in Bank Nifty. Although it is not a very bad bloodbath or something like that, because thankfully PSU banks, on which I was bullish in my previous weekly sectoral analysis, have been able to support the market, but vis-a-vis metal pack, which is one of the most strongest sectors as of now, hasn't performed today, and it has been closed into a big red candle. All right. And if you look at the Bank Nifty, and what has happened is the PSU banks have outperformed, and especially the heavyweight HDFC Bank has failed to continue its rally. I'll just share the chart with all of you. You can see after a very decent breakout on the upside somewhere over here, it has failed to go above. Probably this resistance has acted as a very stiff resistance for short term. That is what has happened, I believe. So what is the state of the trend right now? Is the chances of the pullback or the bottom out still existing or not? Well, the answer is still yes. The answer is not no. The reason is that this recent low hasn't been taken out. I'll just expand that for you. This recent low, which is around, you can say 17,000, you can say 830 or 820, hasn't been able to take out, or in round figures, you can also say 17,800. So if we close below this particular level in Nifty futures, then yes, there is a possibility of 100 to 200 points correction, maybe even 250 points correction on the downside if we close below this 17,800. Until and unless that does not happen, I repeat, unless and until that does not happen, there are decent chances of markets going higher. But there are two levels. For short term, today I'll be sharing the level for short term, because earlier I had shared the level and the band for medium term in my previous weekly sectoral analysis. The level for the short term, or the band for the short term, is between 18,100 to 18,095. This is a very small band, basically, very small band of just few points, but it is some sort of stiff resistance over there. You can see almost this is near today's high, just above today's high. You can see that. So 18,100 is the first resistance, 18,140 is the second resistance. So what is exactly happening is, overall there are few good signs on the chart, no doubt about that. But basically in extreme short term, if you see, my friends, market is extremely range bound. It is a war between bulls and bears. Basically, as soon as the market goes up, the bears will come and push the market down. As soon as the market comes down, there will be some sort of pullback. The reason for that is few of the sectors are trying to support Nifty at to stay at a higher level, and overall broader markets, if you see many mid caps, smaller stocks, many of them have corrected very badly. That is what is happening in the entire market. We are just speaking about Nifty Bank Nifty over here. All right. So this is a very important level, 18,100. First, we will need a decent hourly close above this, and then we need at least couple of hours more to sustain above that. If that happens, we are into a fair bit of chance for the markets to continue higher. Once that happens, we might test 18,230 or something. Again, we will face a resistance. Again, we will come here. So this particular resistance also needs to be taken out for a final breakout on the upside. So it's not going to be easy, and a lot of sectors, a lot of important heavyweight stocks have to come together and force market to go higher. It's not going to be easy, and we have to wait and watch how markets are going to pan out. Now let's talk about Bank Nifty futures. Bank Nifty futures, I had suggested that even in Bank Nifty futures, there are some chances that probable decent bottom is, in place or something like that, due to the fact that we have three consecutive hammer candles and we have a lower low close in the price and we have a higher low close in the RSI, which is a good sign. And on top of that, we were also trading just around this support band, which is a really, really massive support band. Now, I had shared one more level in the hourly time frame chart, which was this particular level. You can see this level 42,756 or 760. You can go to my weekly sectoral analysis. This is my previous video. You will see this exact same level. So it shared that this is going to be acting as a very stiff resistance in the short term. We need a close above this. Once we have a close above this in hourly chart, we'll also need a close in the daily chart above this entire band, which is between 43,145 to 42,935. Once this happens with a pretty big green candle, then the chances of the market of Bank Nifty futures going higher is going to be pretty bright. All right. So this is the entire analysis in front of you basically. And do understand that overall markets are pretty choppy. They are range bound. So continue to keep your position sizing into 50% as of what you trade in the normal markets, and keep your portfolios long short. Do not just keep long positions in your portfolio. Have longs as well as shorts, because you will see many sectors. You can just see at Bank Nifty what happened today. Private banks came down, PSU banks outperformed, right? So you should have a view like stock specific, like few stocks which are looking weak, you need to be probably shorting them, and a few stocks which are looking good, you need to be trying to go long, but your position sizing should be only 50%. All right. So I hope this particular educational video has helped you to understand how markets are going to move in the next few days. All right. Trade wisely and trade safe. Thank you.